What is an executive update within operations management? You've heard of the term operation executive, but there are a few facts that many people don't know about this profession. First, operations firms are frequently effective in managing capital investment and improving the worth of their business units because the sector attracts the brightest and best in big business. But first, if you are new here, consider subscribing to this channel to continue receiving great weekly videos on consulting. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can get informed every time I publish a new video. The operations executive is in charge of the portion of the industry that is wholly accountable for facility maintenance and support. The operation director may report to various people inside the organization, including the facility director, financial officer, or chief executive officer. However, he or she normally has direct contact with higher leadership. How to become an operations executive director? An operations executive job entails dealing with a range of professionals and workers from several industries. Aside from providing constructive feedback to perform well on the job and operations, the executive should have the following core competencies. One of the first things to think about if a person wants to be an executive director of operations is how much schooling you require. People discovered that executive directors of activities hold a bachelor's degree in 57.4% of cases. In terms of qualifications, people found that 17.6% of the total executive directors of operations had earned a master's degree. Even though most board members have a college diploma, it is possible to have only a high school diploma or a certificate. Having the ability to analyze large amounts of data is a plus, so have a consistent business judgment. In addition, someone in this role must lead others, be self-motivated, and make quick judgments. Executives in charge of the organization are supposed to be excellent thinkers and leaders. People who are self-motivated and can keep an eye on their subordinates' performance are wanted. Academic qualifications. Advanced degrees in business or fields linked to a corporation's core area are the minimal educational credentials required for the position of significant sequence. Aspiring applicants should also have some experience at working at lower levels of the corporate ladder. A master's degree in economics can also help lay the groundwork for sales and marketing. As an operations executive, anyone with the right competencies and skills can succeed. The following are some of the duties of the operations executive. The following are some of the responsibilities of the operations executive. Creating long-term strategic plans to attain strategic goals. Creating and controlling the fiscal, operational and capital budgets and expenses for the organization. Keeping track of both internal and external service providers' operational performance. Keeping an eye on the facility's status and its environmental performance, as well as suggesting or approving levels of funding and expenditure plans. Creating a work environment that encourages productive work. Keeping track of tenant satisfaction. Maintaining a close eye on construction projects. Keeping track of performance metrics. Getting approval and notices and responding to them. Portal options for the following subjects are included in the Workplace Performance Management Operations Portal upgrades. Role of the Operations Executive. The Operations Executive is in charge of the workplace team responsible for facility maintenance and support. The Operations Executive may report to various people inside the organization, including the Infrastructure Executive, Financial Officer, or Chief Operations Officer. However, he or she normally has direct contact with upper executives. Role of Facility Assessment Manager. The function of Facility Evaluation Manager can range from someone who is primarily responsible for facility condition assessments to someone in charge of condition assessments but has a different primary responsibility. The position of Contact Center Manager is a challenging one. The Operations Executive can report to the Contact Center Manager if the Contact Center Manager in certain firms is in charge of both structures and technological advancements. Roles of Contract Manager and Sales Department. The Contract Manager and the Sales Department are similar in that they are in charge of maintaining contracts and project purchases. The Contract Manager and Sales Department can be two different positions or one merged position. Role of the service manager. Service managers are often in charge of overseeing contract with third-related vendors. Role of a service technician. In most cases, the maintenance team is in charge of executing duties in this service. The sales manager and the service technicians collaborate closely. Operations leaders create policies, practices and strategies to help their firms function more cost-effectively. They work for a wide range of companies and organizations, from small local businesses to global multinationals. While exact talents differ by industry, major operation executives must have great leadership and communication skills and the ability to make sound judgments under constraints. The tasks of an efficiency assessment may include the following: creating and monitoring the operating budget, creating processing and tactics to boost efficiency and earnings, day-to-day operational supervision, establishing sales or product pricing, frequently in collaboration with other managers and the CEO, identifying difficulties that may impact demand, manufacturing or service provision, and developing ways to address concerns as soon as possible. Managing and supervising managers and operational workers, data analytics interpretation, as well as report development. Making speeches to other executive leaders' teams, the president, workers, investors, the board members, and the media. Successful business leaders know how to inspire and motivate their people to achieve and surpass their objectives. They frequently have expertise in fields other than management, including economics, human capital, and advertising. They use this knowledge to develop realistic operational goals and plans. Steps are taken from an executive update. When applying for a position as an operations manager, a job seeker may encounter stiff competition, whether it's in a tiny firm or even in a big company. The stages below outline the most efficient route to a position as an operations manager. Increase overall job experiences. Beginning inside is an essential aspect, mostly en route for becoming a marketing director, since it allows employees to develop on-the-job abilities and earn experiences. Organizational leaders, for instance, might begin their careers being operational managers. Facilities, budgetary preparation, and planning, staff performance evaluation are all part of the position, although starting at the entry-level positions can allow practitioners to acquire experience and contribute to the advancement and increased responsibility. An operations director's job is indeed a professional post that normally needs at least a bachelor's degree. Furthermore, individuals for operations director positions are frequently required to behave before management experience. Obtaining a degree to advance your career. A professorship doctorate is an optional but beneficial next step in obtaining a profession in supply chain management. Consultants can pick from various specialized graduate degrees, providing them with a diverse set of skills and market opportunities as they pursue career progression. A Project Management Master of Business Administration programmer is meant to assist graduates to reinforce their commercial understanding and resources management skills. As part of an in-depth program that will help them better understand operations management functions, students will get appropriate work management abilities and study from research papers of actual firms. The following courses will teach you the skills needed for a job in operations management. Executives. Every business, profit or non-profit, has a team of directors responsible for putting programs and policies in place that upper executives have authorized. These officials are members of the management, and their job is to ensure that the manager's choices are carried out. When one considers how a national leader operates, it becomes clear that the executive branch is responsible for running the government and carrying out the day-to-day operations of government agencies. The director is the one who makes all of the management's plans and programs a reality. Chief Executive Officer or President. The president of a small business is usually the founder. They are most knowledgeable about the business and the products and services offered. The president of a major corporation is in charge of the company's business. Presidents and CEOs concentrate on product design, sales recruiting, advertising, and human resources at this level. Presidents and CEOs are also the company's public face. They are in charge of the company's overall success by defining goals and objectives to attain them. The CEO of a larger company may have minimal product knowledge, but they know how to organize the organization's functions. Officer in charge of operations. The Chief Operating Officer is a hands-on manager who controls the company's daily operations while ensuring that each division is fiscally safe. The COO must approve budgets and operations strategies. Managing Director of Finance. The Chief Financial Officer oversees a corporation's economic activities. Budgets are formed, pricing is analysed, investments are managed, accounting and bookkeeping employees are managed, etc. To maintain track of spending, profits and losses, the CFO also assists with quarterly and year-end statements. CFOs frequently have accountancy degrees and enjoy dealing with statistics. Vice President, Chairman or General. A Vice President is a person who is in charge of a department. Vice President is in the order of a department and oversees the administration's desires. They may assign advertising, marketing, media affairs, human capital and other duties. People frequently work their way up the corporate ladder from coordination through management to director to become successful. Director of Operations. Some organizations employ an executive director. The person is a member of a board of directors. They frequently carry out the same duties as president, but they must obtain board approval before making some decisions. Entrepreneurs must be good managers and communicators, individuals who really are conscientious and therefore can take care of their subordinates' performance are sought after. People will also need to be able to manage their time well. The device provides flexible deployment systems across office services, taking into account variations in staffing levels. If you like the video, give us a like to make more videos like this one, and tell us in the comment section below what type of videos you want. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more weekly videos.